But when you take sex and like the actual connection to it, that can bring everything down to a whole nother level.
Hey y'all, what's up? This is Javian Williams.
And you already know it's your girl Bubbles Alezi.
And this is called Up. Let's get into this question, shall we? Which is worse in your opinion, physically cheating or emotionally cheating?
Emotional cheating. And the reason why I say that is because I feel like you can just have sex with somebody and that's it. You can go on about your day, nothing else. But when you take it to the point where you're wanting to be around this person, you're wanting to always have a conversation with that person, and you're always like, you're willing to break up a household because of this person. I would rather get physically cheated on, because at the end of the day, it's just like, it could only be just about sex. But when you take sex and like the actual connection to it, that can bring everything down to a whole nother level.
I agree. I'm gonna say emotional cheating is, kind of outweighs physical cheating. When you mess with somebody's emotions, that kind of, you don't know how that may affect their psyche long term. Some people aren't always the type, I'm kind of cool, sometimes like relationships, especially like cheating and stuff like that, sometimes when a person's emotions get involved and they end up getting hurt, that can really damage them. They lose trust, they isolate themselves from everybody else, and it's very hard for them to really believe that they might find love again. So I feel like emotional cheating is definitely way worse than.
And you're right, and I agree with you, because emotional cheating just takes it to a whole nother level. And I feel like, people have their boundaries. Like sometimes a boundary for somebody in a relationship is like, oh, I don't want you texting an ex. Or it could go up to, obviously people would think not to have sex with somebody else, so don't cross that boundary. But you crossed that boundary, but not only did you do that, you got emotionally attached to that person. And now it's just like, that would mess up my psyche. Physically, you could go get somebody else. If it was better, have it. That's how I feel. But when you come to the emotional standpoint of cheating, and it's like you got there, that would mess with me. I've had somebody physically cheat on me and emotionally cheat on me. And when he just told me he didn't do nothing, it was just the feeling he had that shattered my spirit.
I haven't like dating, like when it comes to dating, I haven't experienced like anybody physically cheating on me. But wait, scratch that. Yes, I have. I have experienced that before. Physical cheating, to know that somebody has physically cheated on you, it does kind of like break you, like in a way, like it's never the same after, even if y'all decide to work it out long term, it's never the same as it was before the incident happened. But that's a part of the whole, your emotions got involved and you became attached to that person. So that's why I say emotional is worse than physical.
Alrighty, but I guess we're going to get into this next question. Couples share the details of their past relationships, or is it best to focus on the present?
Ooh, that's a good one. For me, I'm gonna say yes, but to a certain extent. Like you have to understand a person's past in order to be able to move on and focus on the present and even what you might have later on in the future. And if that's not something y'all discuss and like work out and figure out, then it might cause problems it might cause problems later on. Some people have trauma that they've experienced in the past from past relationships that they've never dealt with or never shared with anybody. And whenever you decide like, okay, I'm ready to be in another relationship, I think this is the person I want to be with, it's important to figure out how you can heal yourself and focus on the future at the same time.
Let me read this question one more time because I have experienced this. Should couples share the details of their past relationships, or is it best to focus on the present? I feel like you need to tell me as much as possible, only if it's detrimental, it can hurt me or it can hurt my family, or something that like there was a psychopath. And the only reason why I say this is because me, I care a little bit too much, and I love my family and I love myself. But if you have somebody who's a stalker, or you dated them, or you had sex with them, that's personal information that I think that should be known. But I feel like if it was a traumatic experience to them, like your significant other, then yes, talk about it. Let me know what's going on. Let me know how I can help you heal that. I'm not gonna always be there to heal everything, because I feel like everybody leaves a little bit of damage, and everybody leaves a little bit of good. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So for me, talk to me. Let me know what's going on. Let me know what in certain areas there was a default in that, like it wasn't working, and like stuff like that. But I don't need you to tell me how your cousin Pookie and her ex is your girlfriend's sister. Like that stuff, I don't care for it. But like something that needs to be said, needs to be open and transparent and talked about when it comes to like in danger, your mental health, how you feel about it. Come and talk to me, because my job is to help you heal.
Facts. Yeah, especially when it comes to mental health and just anything detrimental, that is definitely important. One thing I will also say is it's good to share, but like I said before, it's only good to share to a certain extent. Sometimes in relationships, people can overshare certain details that are best left in the past. Like,
Agreed.
if you're trying to build a new relationship with a new person, you don't need to remind them of, oh yeah, in my last relationship, I cheated on my girlfriend, or I cheated on my wife with her best friend, or something like that, because that red flag, it raises a red flag. So that's why it's always good to share, but know your limit on how much to share.
Hold on, because I have to backtrack a little bit. This is how I feel. If you were a past cheater in your life, I feel like that's something I would want to need to know. And the reason why I say that is because now I can need to figure out why you were such a cheater, and if that's something that I can stay for or not. If you're not cheating on me. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If me and you are like in a really, really good relationship. Let's say we've been together for 10 years. And I know that you used to be a serial cheater, because some people if you were a serial cheater, and then now you're not a cheater and it's open, we're talking about it, we're transparent and all this stuff. My job is to figure out what was going on. So if it's something that could raise a red flag in the future, then I'm not going to want to be with you at all. But I feel like sexual details that are not like bad or good needs to be on hush mode. Because what we do, we sit there and compare. Be like, oh yeah, my ex used to do this, or my ex used to do that, and she was a this, or he was a that. And then now your partner over there sitting all insecure, looking all upset, looking like two big Barneys just staring at each other because you done said that your ex-significant other likes sucking on toes and you don't do that. Now he's over here with whipped cream, chocolate, and strawberries ready to suck on your toes, but make the experience better. No. Just sometimes you gotta just know your boundaries and know your limits. Because I feel like couples should sit there together and be like, hey, what are you open to talking about your past relationships? And if they say yes, say, what are you not okay with talking with? And what are you okay with talking with? Boom. But nowadays we over there and just be all confused. We go into relationships like, I don't understand why he's a killer. And then you don't know that he got like Becky Sue and Sally in like the back. Yes, I can't. I can't.
Those are all valid responses. I agree. Thank y'all so much for watching this episode.
And then come back and tune in next week, Friday, probably the same time. Bye.
If you enjoyed this episode of Caught Up, you can check out more down below and some of the other videos on the channel. Also, hit that subscribe button and hit the notification so you can always watch Caught Up and just more like content. Hope you guys enjoyed. Have a great day.